Hi there, welcome back to my cooking channel, Cooking Around the World from A to Z. Glad you could join me. Today I'm cooking a couple of dishes from the country of Oman. So the first one's going to be a spiced lentil dish, basically a spiced lentil dal, which is called a Marak Dal. I'm also going to be cooking a quick dessert, which is baked coconut sweets. So hope you enjoy both of them. The sweets one is pretty quick and easy to do. I thought I'd do that as an extra treat. Anyway, enough waffling again. I hope you're all keeping well. Get on over here, let's see what we're cooking with this week. Look at the ingredients. Right, so for the spiced lentil dish, it's actually cooked in two separate halves. So the first half, what we need to use actually is here. I've got 300 grams there of red lentils, which I've actually washed and rinsed. 600 ml there of water. Now in here, we're using one red onion, which is finely grated, or you can mince it. 3 tomatoes. Again, I've grated them, but they can be grated or minced. 4 cloves of garlic there, okay, and also 1 red chili pepper, which I've basically grated up, but you can mince them if you want. Now, the herbs and spices I've got for the first part of the dish here. Now, right, so the spices for this dish, and what we're using, about a teaspoonful of a bit of salt and a bit of black pepper. I've got half a teaspoonful of nutmeg there. I've got 1 teaspoonful of cardamom powder, half a quarter of a teaspoonful of cloves. You can use half if you want. Half a teaspoonful of cinnamon, 1 teaspoonful of coriander powder, 1 teaspoonful of turmeric powder, and also 1 teaspoonful of a ginger powder. So that's all the herbs for the first part of this spicy, shall I say. Now the second part, we've actually got 3 to 4 small potatoes chopped up there into about quarters. 2 red onions, finely diced. I've got a cup there of chopped fresh coriander. Now in here, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 teaspoonfuls of cumin seed. I'll suggest you don't cook this the night before you're going out on a date. A lot of garlic in this one. Also, we're using 4 dried limes. Now, as they're called Omani limes, dried limes, they come black or brown. When you cut them in half, take out all the dried fruit in the middle. We're just using the skins to put in there. And also going to be using about 2 tablespoonfuls of a tomato puree as well. So that's the main ingredients for the Marak Dal, spiced red lentils. Now let's cut over to what I'm using for the baked coconut sweets. So, now this sweet dish sounds quite easy to make. It's quite quick to make as well. Not a lot of ingredients. So what we've got, I've got there 145 grams of a desiccated coconut there, 1 teaspoonful of a baking powder. Now I've got 1 cup of a sweet condensed milk. And inside there, I've actually put 2 teaspoonfuls of a vanilla extract as well. So basically, that's all the dish is. So it's a chaklama, or a baked coconut sweet. So I'm going to be cooking these when we're waiting for the first part of the red lentil spice dish to do. So let's crack on over to the cooker and start off the lentil dish. Right, so to start off with, what we need to do is put a 600 ml of water in a saucepan. The easy bit. Turn the ring on. Now this first bit, all you basically do, just add all the ingredients from the first list, which is the minced shredded red onion, the 3 tomatoes, 1 red chili there, and the garlic. It doesn't get fried off, it just gets put in straight in the water there. And then put in the lentils there. Now what we basically do, we just leave that, bring that up to the boil, let it simmer for about 30 minutes. Once it's boiled, mix that in. Now we put in all the spices in there as well. Give that a good stir. So basically, just bring that to the boil, then turn it down to simmer for about 30 minutes until the lentils have gone nice and soft and falling apart. So I'm going to leave that on there to get on and do that. And I'm going to get back over here, and while that's doing, we can do these coconut sweets. So what we basically do for these coconut sweets, just put all the desiccated coconuts in a bowl with the baking powder, then put in the sweet condensed milk and the vanilla extract there. Basically, you just mix all that together so it forms a nice dough. Get that well mixed up. Now I've already put the oven on, gas mark 4 or 180 degrees centigrade, 350 Fahrenheit, because I'm going to bake these for about 12 to 15 minutes in the oven once they're done. So what we basically now do, get a lined dish. Now you just need to make them into little tiny balls. And make sure this is well mixed in. Hopefully they will come out okay. So just make them into little tiny round balls, put them on there, and then we put them in the oven for 15 minutes and we see how they come out. So I'll carry on with that, put them in the oven, and I'll show you them when they're finished. Right, about 15 minutes. Bit of a failure really. I mean, I looked at a couple of recipes for this on the internet and they all use basically the same ingredients. So I've got no idea what's gone wrong there. But what I've done in the meantime, I put some corn flour in this little bit, made it a bit thicker. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put these aside, make little balls out of this and put these little bits back in the oven, see if adding corn flour makes any difference to it. So just goes to prove, I don't try these recipes beforehand. So if it comes out like that, hey ho, there you go, there you go. But I think once they settle, once they firm up, they might taste quite nice. I do like coconut, so anyway, so I'm going to crack on and put these rest in the oven, and then I'm going to get over and start finishing this off this spiced lentil dish. Well, as we come over to these lentils, looks like they're just all sort of starting to sort of fall apart. So let's just give it a try. Be a bit hot, taste the flavours. That's nice. Lentils are nice and soft. If you just notice, the coconut cookie things, sweet things came out not very good at all. So see how the other bit comes out as well. I'm just going to move this across now. Put that on simmer on another one. What we do in the other pan, we just bring the oil up to heat there. And this is going to do the second part of this dish. Need that oil just to warm up a bit. Put that oil to warm up. So what we basically need to do now, I think that one was warm enough, is just put the onion in. I just need to cook this onion down now. Try not to get any potato in there. Turn that up a little bit. It's not sizzling yet. Get all the onion in there, that's it. Maybe there's a little bit left. Oh, no potatoes, don't want them yet. So now I'm just going to heat this up. I'm going to soften those onions for about 10 minutes, they're nice and soft. So that shouldn't take too long, and I'll come back when that's done. Wait for that onion to cook down. I've actually managed to take one, they've cooled down a little bit, those coconut sweets. More like cookies actually, but they are nice. They're lovely and crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. So, not 100% failure, not little tiny balls, but that is good. That's just like a coconut cookie. Very, very nice indeed. I really enjoy those. Anyway, let's crack on and cook the rest of this spiced lentil dish. So those coconut sweets are very, very sweet. They're very nice. You melt some chocolate, pour some chocolate over the top. I think you've got yourself a nice little sweet biscuit there. Well, they're softened up nicely. So what we now do, we now put in potatoes. and then the garlic and the cumin seeds. Whack that in there, and then you want about 2 tablespoonfuls of tomato puree. That's a good one. 2 good squirts. I reckon there's about 2 tablespoonfuls there. Give that a stir, get it all coated. Now, according to the recipe, it is quite a thick dal recipe. This spiced lentil dish is quite a thick one. You can have more water if you want to water it down, make it a bit thinner. Now, that's it, that's all coated. So we now put the lentil mix in the pan. Mix it all up. I'm going to add a bit more water to that. I do want it a little bit thinner. Now you can serve this with a naan bread, or I'm going to serve it with white rice on my tea. Make sure that's all mixed up. Oh, certainly smells garlicky. That's in there. Now you just basically put in the dried lime skins. Bury them in there. Put a lid on that, and now we're just going to simmer that now for about 20-25 minutes. Right, there we go. That's had long enough to cook. So let me put some in a bowl for now. I mean, it is not too thin, just about nice thickness. Like it is meant to be a thick dal, so put some in a bowl for now. That's certainly looking nice. Get a spoon. Let's give it a shot. A little bit hot. So it mixes well. Like you say, it's not watery, but that is just the right thickness for me. Have a little bit. Oh, it's hot. Oh, that's lovely. Very, very garlicky. You taste all those spices in it. Your cinnamon, everything you coming through there. The cumin seeds you can taste. That to me is the right amount of spiciness. If you want it a little bit hotter, I would say put in 2 minced up red chilies, but that one red chili to me is just giving it the right amount of spiciness in there. Oh, that's very enjoyable. I like that one. So there we go. There's this week's dishes. A spiced red lentil dish, and unfortunately Chaklama coconut sweets did not come out very good. This is the second batch. That's how they've come out. Not so flat, but still no good. I actually did check up on the recipe. My mistake. I'm the one that made the big cock up. There's only been half a can of condensed milk, but there we go. We all learn. But apart from that, they still do taste nice. So there we go, that's it for this week. There we go, hope you enjoyed that one. Another one done for this week. A spiced red lentil or Marak Dal and your Chaklama biscuits. Coconut sweets. Hey, not very good, so my mistake. I must have misread the recipe. And I've checked a few other recipes and they all use basically the same ingredients, but if you're going to make it, I only use half a can of condensed milk. But hey ho, we're not all perfect. Anyway, I hope you liked it this week. Join me in the next video. We're going to go to Pakistan and cook a dish from Pakistan. So please do like, subscribe, give it the old thumbs up. I do appreciate that one. Bit of biscuit. Still tastes nice, though. Anyway, look after yourselves. Be kind to one another. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.